Assalamualaikum, my name is Nurul Khalili binti Latif, and my research topic is about measuring the factors of eco-innovation practices among halal hub in Malacca during COVID-19. First part is about background of study. So first, SMEs as an economy backbone. SMEs are the backbone of the major economy that representing 97.4% of total business establishment in 2021. SME can be seen in three groups, which are micro, small and medium. The SME policy is based on 11 MP that include 4 strategies for further strengthening economic fundamentals and maintaining economic stability, which are unlocking productivity potential to ensure sustainability and inclusive growth, encouraging investment to lead to economic growth, and increasing export to improve balance. According to Department of Statistics Malaysia's GDP expanded by 3.6 in the fourth quarter of 2021, that reflecting the significant rise in export and import during the period. Next is Malaysia Halal Hub SME. The Halal Hub is a collaborative effort between Islamic organizations or bodies. In Malaysia, the most population are Muslim. So Muslim live are guided by the concept of halal and haram. Halal food have grown in popularity in recent years, not only among Muslims but also among non-Muslim too. JAKIM has been recognized internationally as the standard logo and certification system. The main goal of halal certification is to determine whether a product is halal for Muslim consumers or not. Halal certification is a symbol of value, health and the environment, and it serves as the guarantee that product comply with Islamic dietary requirement and contain all permissible ingredients. The halal industry in Malaysia contribute roughly 7% of the country's GDP by 2020, with the global halal market expected to reach 20.92 trillion by 2030. Next is Green Technology 2030 policy in Malaysia. Because of rising energy costs and the threat of global warming, green technology is becoming the future of economy. Malaysia has taken the initial step toward green technology adoption. The goal of this green technologies policy is to help the green technology industry grow and contribute more to the national economy. SDG, which are a global call to action to end poverty, protect the environment, and ensure that all people live in peace and prosperity. SDG work in a cooperative and pragmatic spirit to make the best decision to improve the life of future generation in a sustainable manner. The Malaysian SME industry is one of the manufacturing sectors that dominated by 95%, while another 5% is covered by large firms. It can be the initiative to promote energy saving and the use of green industrial technique. For the problem statement, following the emergence of COVID-19, an increasing number of people are opting to start their own business to supplement their income. So many new businesses but less exposure to sustainability. SMEs contribute little to environmental issues, and most SMEs are slow to recognize the value of sustainability in their operation. The lack of environmental improvement in SMEs could indicate that they are unaware of the potential or what needs to be done to obtain affordable benefit. Sustainability is a critical issue that has been adopted by the business world, government policy and society. So SME in Malaysia must pay attention and be innovative to integrate eco-innovation into their business. For the research objective, first is to investigate the eco-innovation factors that influence eco-innovation practices of Melaka Halal Hub manufacturers during COVID-19. Second is to measure the relationship between eco-innovation factors with eco-innovation practices of Melaka Halal Hub manufacturers during COVID-19. The third is to determine the most significant factors toward eco-innovation practices of Melaka Halal Hub manufacturers during COVID-19. For the research question, first is, what are the eco-innovation factors that influence eco-innovation practices of Melaka Halal Hub manufacturers during COVID-19? Second is, what is the relationship between eco-innovation factors with eco-innovation practices of Melaka Halal Hub manufacturers during COVID-19? And the third is, what are the most significant factors toward eco-innovation practices of Melaka Halal Hub manufacturers during COVID-19? Next is scope of study that explain the factors of eco-innovation practices on Halal Hub manufacturers, and data collection will be carried out in circa Melaka manufacturers. The significance of research to understand on how eco-innovation practices can help Halal Hub manufacturers, and to determine the factors of eco-innovation practices among Halal Hub manufacturers. The limitation of research only measure certain factors, which are technological capabilities, environmental organization capabilities, environmental regulation, and competitive pressure. The questionnaire will distribute to the managerial level. Chapter 2 is about literature review. So the first independent variable is technological capabilities, which is the ability to build and develop new processes and products, improve knowledge and skills. Organizations with the highly advanced eco-innovation capabilities can fully utilize the knowledge overflow in the cluster networks and learn from others. Technological capabilities can assist SMEs in mitigating the impact of an ever-changing business environment. The second independent variable is environmental organization capabilities. Have a wide-ranging impact on a company's functional area, ranging from resource to resource reduction, pollution prevention, eco-design improvement, and recycling that lead to process eco-innovation. EMS is widely regarded in today's business world as an efficient way to organization to achieve social, environmental, and economic business objectives. ISO 40001 as a framework serves as a guideline for achieving good EMS and minimizing the negative impact of an organization operation of the environment. The third independent variable is environmental regulation. Policy intervention is required if organizations are to develop and disseminate eco-innovation at a rapid and large scales. Environmental regulations that are stricter and better designed are more likely to encourage organizations to develop green technologies. Environmental Quality Act of 1974 generally prohibits anyone from removing, releasing, or causing the entry or release of any environmental hazardous substances, pollutant, or waste into the atmosphere. The fourth independent variable is competitive pressure. So, organizations face increasing pressure from a variety of stakeholders to engage in environmental protection. Implementing eco-innovation with RBV can improve organizational performance. RBV emphasizes the importance of a firm's unique resources and capabilities in driving competitive advantage and business performance. Firms are more likely to be greener in competitive markets by implementing new green products or management methods, which may provide them with a competitive advantage in the future. So this is the conceptual framework. The IV is technological capabilities, environmental organization capabilities, environmental regulation, and competitive pressure. And the DV is eco-innovation practices for halal health. Next is research methodology. A research design for this study using deductive technique that it uses a step-by-step, methodical, and systematic approach to problem solving or identifying solutions or possibilities. For the questionnaire development, using quantitative survey questionnaire, and the questionnaire was created using Google Form and will distribute using link URL. The questionnaire is divided into 3 sections, section A, B, and C. Also, panel analysis will be conducted to ensure and improve the accuracy and feasibility of the question, and 10 respondents will be contribute to this panel analysis. For data collection, this research used non-probability, which is purposive sampling, that means based on the researcher's subjective evaluation rather than random selection. It is a method of sampling in which not everyone has the same opportunity to respond to a survey questionnaire. For the sampling size, this research used Crucial Amalgam Table, which have 89 questionnaire that will distribute to 89 halal hub in Serkan Melaka. For the key informant, will involve manager level such as senior executive, head of department, manager, and CEO that involved in Melaka halal hub manufacturers. For the data analysis, this research used SPSS. Also will involve the descriptive analysis that is used to present the demographic respondent segment, which contain personal information about the respondent. Next is Pearson correlation analysis that will test statistics that quantify the statistical link between two continuous variables. And multiple regression analysis that is statistical approach for determining a link between one response or dependent variable and multiple independent variables when applied to datasets. Lastly is about validity and reliability. So reliability test is to ensure that the dependent variable and all independent variables had an internal consistency of reliability, and the validity test is the concern with the measurement accuracy and precision. For this part, we will use Cronbach alpha, which is used to determine the average correlation of each item. That's all from me. Thank you.